Please remain standing for the pledge. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. On behalf of Moody High School faculty and St. Clair County Schools Board of Education, let me welcome you to the Moody High School graduation for the class of 2023. My name is Dr. Christopher Walters, and as the principal of Moody High School, it is a tremendous honor to welcome you to this momentum event in the lives of our graduates. We'd like to thank several people for joining us tonight and helping our graduates along the way, including our superintendent, Mr. Justin Burns, our St. Clair County Board of Education, the Moody Mayor, Joey Lee, and the Moody City Council. The Moody community is one of the most supportive in the state, and we cannot begin to express our appreciation for what they've done for Moody High School and our graduates. A huge thank you should go to the Church of the Brook Hills. Their tech team allowed us to host this event in their beautiful sanctuary, and might I add, it's nice to be dry and not wet. Also, we're extremely grateful for the brand new 411 Network, Bethel Baptist Church, and Eric Parsons for making the live stream possible for our family members that were unable to join us in person. To begin, we need to make several key acknowledgments, because without you, this celebration would not be possible. If the parents and guardians of the students of the class of 2023 would please stand. Without our parents and guardians, we wouldn't be in the position we are. We thank you for continuing to partner with us to help provide the best educational environment for our students. Additionally, we'd like to thank our faculty and staff, as well as the Moody Junior High, the Moody Middle, and the Moody Elementary staffs. They're the real heroes of the last 13 years. They're why Moody High School and our Moody schools continue to climb. Now for the real reason we've all gathered here tonight, to honor the milestone achievement for the Moody High School class of 2023. When I think of the class of 2023 and the ups and downs over the last 4 years, I'm reminded of a tale that my parents told me long ago. It's a tale of 3 frogs. You see, 3 frogs were traveling in the woods when suddenly 2 of them accidentally fell into a deep, dark pit. One frog that was safe on top understood the dire nature of the other 2 frogs in that pit and saw no hope for the frogs to escape. The other 2 frogs started trying to get out of that pit and failed many, many times. The frog on the safe side shouted down to them that they should just give up. It's not possible. Eventually, one frog heard the safe frog and decided he's just going to stop trying and fell to its death. However, the 3rd frog went on trying and continued to try until it managed to reach the top. And when it got to the top, the safe frog asked him, "Did you not hear me yelling at you to give up?" Third frog simply replied, "Well, I'm deaf and I thought you were encouraging me to get out." There's a couple of key lessons here for our graduates of 2023. First, don't be upset about the results you do not get from the work you do not put into something. But you can achieve success in life through your hard work despite what life offers. Second, there are always people there that will encourage or discourage you. But if you get the chance, be the encourager. And finally, as the classic saying goes, when life gives you lemons, try your hardest to make lemonade. But if life hands you an orange, it's okay to make orange juice too. The class of 2023 has been a historic class at Moody High School. You entered the hallways in 2019. You were overconfident ninth graders that thought you were ready to take on the world. Although I don't think much of that has changed, has it? COVID wrecked your 9th and 10th grade years. You and your parents had to figure out what virtual learning was. They had to figure out how to teach, and it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. And then when you did come back, I can't believe how many times I said, "Pull up your mask." As you continue to grow, you made both good and bad choices that helped define this class. Like learning to study 30 minutes before a test that didn't usually end well. Or when you turned 16 and suddenly the circle became Talladega 500, and for some of you, it was just because your foot was wet and it slipped. You learned as an adult collaboration is important, and you worked through group projects and that girl drama that was usually over some guy you broke up with anyways. You found out sometimes there are difficult decisions that you can't control, but with patience, they worked out just fine. Some of you became the reason why I have quit asking the question, "What were you thinking?" I was never sure what that answer was going to be, especially when you had events like the massive water leak in one classroom. There was one senior skip day, then two, and just for good measure, let's throw in one more. Or was it 10? I lost count. In fact, I'm surprised most of you are here because I heard today was a senior skip day. But as you continue to grow, you became AP students. You became all-state and all-county selections. You became scholarship winners. And through it all, you discovered it's beyond difficult to change the complexion and the culture of a school. You didn't listen to everyone else when they said, "It's okay to just be Moody." You became a regular catchphrase on Twitter of, "There go Moody." Being average was not enough for you and the students of the class of 2023. You've helped push Moody High School and the city of Moody into the future. The fruits of these labors are already clear with a turf football field and a renovation of Bill Moore Stadium. You helped pass a property tax that will build a brand new Moody High School that will include a performing arts center. You won countless competitions, championships, awards, and advanced our school both academically and athletically beyond any year we've experienced. The students are now equipped to find their purpose and change the world for better. I've been blessed to get to know many of these students on a personal level and had a front row seat to watch them grow. They're now mature young women and men that will take over this world. There's so much potential in this group, and I could not be prouder to be associated with it. Some of them have clear future goals. Some of them are still figuring out their plans. And as one student said, "I have no clue, man." But these students are going to go on to colleges and careers. They're advancing the Moody brand. They're going to be nurses, physical therapists, welders, film production, in the Navy, in the Marines, and who knows, maybe in the NFL. Now that I think about it, the class of 2023 was one of those classes that the teachers always warned us about. They said, "You're never going to forget this class." And you know what? They were right. We're never going to forget this class because this class has been nothing short of amazing. And a group of students that helped shape the academic, athletic, and social culture at Moody High School as much as it has changed them. Almost every one of these seniors is involved in a club, an extracurricular program, some team, some activity at our school. Because of you, colleges like Stanford, Maryland, and Columbia are showing up at our doorstep and taking interest in our students. Employers like Honda and Red Diamond are calling, asking specifically for our students to come work for them. The number of awards and scholarships continue to roll in from this class. The Moody Blue Devils brand is now not only known in Birmingham or the Southeast or the state of Alabama. You've helped shape Moody High School into the 411 school. And while this class of 2023 is only a chapter of the Moody High School history, it is quite the legacy to leave. The class of 2023 helped us achieve a school-wide composite ACT score of 19.2, which is a full point higher than the state average. There were 54 students that were completers of a career technical program and 82 students that earned an industry certificate. That is over 85% of the class that achieved college and career readiness. We now have students attending universities stretching from coast to coast. They're ready to compete for jobs as 72% of our students achieve a score of silver, gold, and platinum on ACT Work Keys. On our athletic fields, we won multiple area championships and advanced further in state tournaments than I have seen in the history of the school. More students have signed scholarships to continue as student athletes than in the entire history of our school. Our theater, art, and band programs won multiple awards and obtained superior ratings, including having artwork displayed in the Capitol. You produced award-winning theater productions including Camp Rock, SpongeBob, Alice in Wonderland, and most recently, the Spitfire Grill. The talent of our students is amazing and extends far beyond the classroom. This has helped morph Moody High School into a special school. It's becoming the everything school because our school is built on the immense and unique talents of all of our students and their desire to change the world. And to cap all of this off with this amazing class, they've received a reported total of $8,888,694 in scholarship money. To the Moody High School class of 2023, you've been a special class that will forever be remembered in the halls of MHS. There are stories that will be forever told, and you've left Moody High School much better than you found it. As you move forward in life, I do encourage you to remember the words of Winston Churchill. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Whether you like Nick Saban or not, Coach Saban perhaps channels his inner Churchill with the 24-hour rule. The rule gives everyone 24 hours to celebrate victory or 24 hours to ponder defeat. After that, you need to focus on the next goal. This is a great rule for you as a graduate because success is great, but resting on the laurels of success will only lead to long-term failure. Likewise, failure is not long-term unless one allows it to be so. Either way, one must continue to push forward and get better every day. That power, knowledge, and skills you've learned over the last 18 years of your life now rest in all of you. Now it's yours to go use in the world, whether your path takes you to college or directly to a career. Remember, you were created on purpose for a purpose that only you can fulfill. But you can only achieve that purpose if you act like the third frog and keep climbing. On behalf of the Moody faculty and the Moody community, I cannot begin to thank you enough for all that you've done for Moody High School to raise the standard that is the new measuring point for all students and organizations in our school. We cannot wait to see what your success in the future brings to our community and shows the world what Moody High School graduates can do. Thank you, and again, congratulations to the Moody High School class of 2023.
Good afternoon, teachers, family, friends, and the class of 2023. I would like to begin by thanking the teachers that shaped us, the parents that raised us, and our friends that were simply the glue holding everything together. We are officially done with high school. We made it. Through the group chats, the phone policy, and all the skipped school days. Whether you're headed to college this fall, joining the workforce, the military, or taking some time for yourself, we must never forget where we came from or the great potential that each and every one of us holds. Throughout high school, we have learned so much about ourselves and each other. However, we are still not 100% sure of what the future holds or where it will take us. I would like to thank my parents for providing me with every opportunity throughout high school. Whether it be through sports, academics, or extracurricular activities, I would like to thank my friends for being by my side and supporting every decision that I make. I'd like to thank my teammates for pushing me to be the greatest version of myself and for staying by my side through all the highs and lows. Finally, I'd like to thank my teachers for shaping me into the person I am today and simply believing in me. As we have seen in the past few years, a lot can change. We turned a 2-week spring break into TikTok dances, binge-watching Outer Banks, and trying to do online homework. And let's be real, that was rough. Some people went virtual and some never came back. But take a minute, look around, and realize that we did. We were adaptable and able to overcome. We are the generation of change, and we have the ability to push through whatever life throws at us. 4 years ago, we entered high school, not knowing what to expect. And honestly, I'm not sure if any of us ever actually figured this out. But what I do know is that endings are inevitable. And with this one door is closing while another is opening. High school wasn't meant to last forever, and it's time to say goodbye. But goodbyes can be sad, so I'd rather say hello. Hello to a new adventure, beginning, and future. As we go on to this next chapter in life, may we never forget what shapes us to be the young and bright individuals that we have become. There were genuine lessons that our class has learned, and no, I'm not talking about a squared plus b squared equals c squared or the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. The first lesson I'd like to mention is to cherish your time and live life to the fullest. Life is short, the sky's the limit, so live in the moment and make the best out of every day. The second is to, as Coach Seymour says, be the standard. Be a person people can look up to, rise to every occasion with grace and perseverance, and always give 110% in everything you do. Congratulations, class of 2023, and putting a twist on Dr. Walter's motto, it's a great day to start a great life.
Broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round.
Today, I have the privilege of announcing one of our honor graduates, Brianna Drummonds. She's the daughter of Jamie and Lee Drummonds. She holds several accomplishments throughout her high school career, including maintaining a 4.6 GPA, holding the president position in Mu Alpha Theta and Sigma Delta Phi, FCCLA treasurer, the co-captain of the Scholars Bowl team, while also being a member of several other clubs. She plans to attend South Alabama in the fall, pursuing a major in exercise science with a pre-professional focus, to one day attain a doctorate and become a physical therapist. Brianna has also been the drum major for this school year. This year holds a significance because not only was this one of our most insane football seasons, she also led the band after enduring a serious injury. This injury became a burden throughout the rest of her high school career. She persevered through 2 extensive surgeries and countless hours of physical therapy to reach the place she's at today. Brianna is undoubtedly a fighter. She has pushed and excelled her entire high school career, and I'm honored to share her accomplishments with everyone here today. Please join me in welcoming Brianna to the podium.
Ooh, give me a second. Okay. Good evening, admin, Board of Education, guests, parents, guardians, family, friends, and the class of 2023. I'll try to make this as short as possible because I know we're all ready to get this show on the road and go eat. Before I start my speech, though, I'd like to thank a few people. I'd like to thank the influential Moody teachers that have pushed me to become the person I am today, the administration for allowing me this opportunity, and my fellow graduates for keeping me entertained throughout all of our school days. Thank you, Dr. Scott, for being such an important figure in my life, taking me to and from the band room on the golf cart every single day after I was injured, and teaching me that life is not what it makes you, but what you make it. Thank you, Ms. Tidwell, for being my safe haven throughout the chaos of the past 2 years, and for making sure that I always knew my self-worth. Thank you, Anna Branch, for keeping me grounded over the past 2 years and making sure that we were always good and locked in. I would also like to thank Everett Strickland, Chloe Abney, and every single graduate that helped me carry around my backpack while I was injured. Most importantly, I would like to thank my loving family for supporting in me and believing in me throughout the most challenging years of my adolescence and not allowing me to give in to the weight of life when I was questioning its worth. This class has weathered many storms and climbed countless mountains together. We've been through just about everything you could imagine. Our never-ending perseverance has allowed each and every one of us to be sitting here tonight anxious to embark on our next great adventures. While many of you know me as a smart girl who's worked her butt off since the 6th grade, or the girl just waving her hands during the football season, or the girl in the wheelchair beginning of 2nd semester, we all experience the same apprehensions about getting to this point and walking across this stage. I wasn't worried about my grades. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to physically walk across the stage. But countless therapy sessions later and numerous surgeries, I made it. And here I am, living proof that if you set your mind to something and never, ever give up, you can accomplish any goal you set. Many of you who sit here today have gone through trials and tribulations. Some of you have lost parents or siblings, dealt with financial troubles, or faced your own health issues. If your biggest problem happened to be that the store didn't have the prom dress that you wanted, or that you didn't start in an athletic game, you definitely weren't a part of this class. Life throws us all curveballs, big or small, that we are definitely not expecting. So if you haven't been hit yet, just know it's coming. At some point in your life, you will be knocked down and forced to endure such hardship that you will question existence. But when, not if this occurs, you must gather every fiber of your soul, pause, regroup, and face the challenge with unwavering perseverance and resilience. I speak from experience. I was at the peak of my high school career when I felt my life stripped away in a matter of seconds because 2 young students were horseplaying in the hallways. I had to learn this the hard way. You must get up and you must push through the unwavering pain no matter how much it kills you. As Ms. Tidwell says, if you aren't moving, you might as well be dead. We have to keep moving, keep striving, keep working, and keep believing in ourselves as we take this leap into the future. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Number 1 in your life's blueprint should be a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worth, and your own somebodyness. Don't allow anybody to feel as that you're nobody. Always feel that you count. Always feel that you have worth, and always feel that your life has ultimate significance. So boy, don't you stop now. Don't you sit down on these steps because you find this kind of hard. We must keep moving. We must keep going. I know my 5 minutes of fame are quickly coming to an end, but I would like to share a story. At the beginning of senior year, Mr. McGinnis, one of my favorites but not so popular 8th grade math teachers, no offense, handed me a stack of 3x5 neon index cards and told me, "I need you to hand these out for me. You'll know what to do with them." Each card had 2 adjectives we used to describe ourselves, our favorite movie, book, TV show, video game. I tried handing a few back, but it just didn't feel right. I knew in my soul that was not the hidden meaning he was trying to achieve. I was so confused, but as I read over each of them, it hit me. Very few kids allowed themselves to be vulnerable enough to describe themselves with negative characteristics, but a few did. Some chose adjectives such as wacky, goofy, shy, hyper, mean, awkward, clumsy, and weird. I continued to try to dive into what Mr. McGinnis really wanted me to do with these cards. Finally, I learned that it was to understand and articulate that we are all on different access points in life. Some may be more advanced on the y-axis, like some that were already watching Waterboy, First Purge, and Deadpool, while others of us on the x-axis were still watching Moana, Christopher Robin, and Beauty and the Beast. This dawned on me, really dawned on me. We all make up points on this world's graph, and when we are all plotted together, we make a masterpiece. And just like numbers, we come in an infinite variety, all connected together. So, for my Fortnite playing, Joyride watching, Hunger Games reading classmates, continue to be unique and show the world exactly what makes you, you. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It is my honor to introduce to you one of our honor graduates, Dawson Abdul Doe. Dawson is the son of John Hughes and Donna Doe. Throughout high school, Dawson has been a member of many honor clubs, including Mu Alpha Theta, English Honor Society, and he even holds the secretary position in Sigma Delta Phi. Dawson is also a part of the varsity soccer team, all while maintaining a 4.3 GPA. In the fall, Dawson plans to attend the University of Alabama at Birmingham, majoring in computer science. There is no doubt in my mind that he will be nothing but successful in his endeavors. Please join me in welcoming Dawson Doe.
Oh my God. Okay, hi. Good evening, esteemed visitors, beloved faculty, supporting family, and the graduating class of 2023. This moment today begins the embarkment into the future, a crossroads of life for many of us, a moment we've long been waiting for. But before we get to the culmination of our prolonged efforts, I would like to reminisce about the times that we've all shared throughout the years. Despite our vast differences and views from different walkways of life, we were all united through one thing: this school, Moody High School. And this experience we would come to share together. It began with freshman year, the year of first. First feelings of anxiety about what was to come, first year of high school, and finally the first global pandemic we'd ever experienced. This pandemic would leave an imprint on us that we would have never foreseen, because what initially planned to be a week-long vacation had turned out to be a quarantine that stripped away summer and parts of our freshman and even sophomore year. This would mean no late-night sleepovers staying up until ungodly hours, no running around the pool and splashing at each other with who knows what, and no hanging out with friends wherever and whenever. But it's not the bad that we should be focusing on here. It's what we've gained from such a unique experience. Some of us experienced loss, some of us victories, but it's a matter of fact that we experience this all together. A friend's mother of mine, one of the strongest women I've ever met, and likely will ever meet, taught me a very unique life lesson. And that was to go through each day as if it were your last, and to enjoy each day surrounded by people that care about you. She taught me compassion and kindness, and that you never know what somebody is experiencing in their life. But she also wasn't the only person that taught me something. Ms. Ryman would bestow me with the idea that strength comes in many different forms. Mr. Hood with this constant reminder of the quote, that there's power in the struggle. Ms. Tidwell with her unconventional thinking and challenging of societal norms. And then Ms. McLaren always making attempts to support us, even to the extent of taking away from her personal time. But these lessons that we've learned from our teachers, our parents, and our community did not just happen. Countless challenges and experiences throughout their lifetimes made them into who they are. They didn't magically wake up and become the person that you know and love. They became who they are through their interactions with every single person they've come across, no matter the size. It's these exact imprints that have come to be left on you that have left us with the very person standing before us today in Moody Blue. Is this very person that your friends and beloved ones have come to see today, to see you trek across this stage and through a land of endless opportunities. It's you that decide your fate, and for this you we celebrate today. And as the late poet and cartoonist Dr. Seuss once said, today you are you, that's truer than true. There is no one alive fewer than you. So thank you to those who got us here, and congratulations, class of 2023. You've earned today.
Alexandra Donna Harvard. Kason Heath Parker. Reagan Lane Finley. Kaylee Lynn Gorman. Zola Marie Spence. Brianna Christine Drummonds.
You did good. You did so good.
Dawson S. Abdul Doe.
You're good. You're good.
Chloe Anna Abney. Austin Reed Chrysler.
Okay.
Colin Ronkilio Crump.
Wait. Okay, we're good. Sit, doggies. Sit. You're okay. Okay, I got through Ronkilio. Step one of the night is a success.
Alston Kalen Apps. Jared Gregory Atkins. Riley Gail Abanese. Davian Contrell Amerson. Caitlin Brooke Arant. Nelson Alberto Argueta Aguilar. Paris Chanel Avery. Riley Claire Banks. Emily Leticia Barrios. Liliana Elizabeth Barrios. Michelle Basave Vasquez. Lillian May Bell. Jordan Scott Billets.
Nervous? I'm proud of you.
William Clinton Boyd.
Hey, your bestie gave you a shout out. It's a moment.
Anna Lauren Branch. Matthew Isaac Brown. Michaela Danielle Burleson. Gianna Kendall Bird. Harley Grace Carpinetti. John Cade Christian Carroll. Arius Taylor Clark. Ryan Anthony Cook. Lana Nicole Cotton. Judson Timothy Cox. Joseph Bradley Crumpton. Melody Chum Dang. Kaya Janelle Daniels. Carson Trent Davis. Diane De Jesus Flores. Jasmine Diaz.
Wait till I call your name.
Carson Brooks Dillashaw.
We'll wait just a minute. We're going to let the line get through. I don't want anybody to steal your moment. Are you? Hey, you earned this. You earned this moment. Yeah. Hard work. We're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. All right. I think we're ready.
Logan Ty Dixon.
I'm ready. I'm proud of you.
Davion Jamez Dozier. Cohen Lee Eady.
No, you're not. Don't go down the middle. Go down the side.
John Charles Earl. Jaden Michael Eastburn.
Kind of sad. It's like goodbye.
Kinley Brett Intrican.
God, what if she fell?
Kendall Grace Everett. Aaliyah Ann Farley.
You're going to do good. You're going to do good.
Mackenzie Phoenix Farlow. Casey Diane Farrow.
Pharaoh.
Ansley Reese Fowler. Juan Garcia Ayala. Kennedy Simone Goree.
Here we go. Almost time.
Born Coda Grant. Caleb Stewart Griffin.
I thought I had it right.
Brooklyn Soraya Hallman. Madeline Dawn Hardacre.
I like your tie.
Barry Ethan Harrell. Victoria Michelle Harville. Caden Seth Helms.
You're gonna do good. You're gonna do good. Ready?
Emma Grace Hollis.
Say it.
Caitlin Niera Horn.
Girl, wait just a second. It's okay.
Joseph Garrett Huckabee.
I'm not okay. Just for the record, I'm not okay. Okay.
Ella Mae Claire Humphreys.
You're gonna do so good.
Cameron Robert Ingram. Jonathan Peyton Isabel. Madeline Paige Marie Isabel.
Janice. Got it. Janice.
Tyler Roy Janice.
Karan.
Alistair Teron Johnson.
We're gonna wait a second.
Brianna Nicole Johnson.
Good.
Elijah Daniel Johnson.
We got this. Go down the side, not the front.
Matthew Pete Johnson. Autumn Lorraine Jowers.
Almost there. You think you're ready?
Todd William Candler.
Curly. Let's wait just a second.
Ethan Joseph Curley.
Brienne. You're gonna do great.
Kaylee Brienne Kyle. Morgan Grace King. Mason Alexander Kirkland. Victoria Savannah Landrum. Miracle Gail Layton. Devin Lewis. Dwayne Austin Logan. Jackson Hollis Ludoff. Alexis Ann Maples. Colin Chase Marshall. Peyton Matthew Martin. Sarah Lachey Martin. Matthew Jamar McCants.
Got here quick? Wait just a second.
Jason Cole McCarty.
You did the dang thing.
Jaden Andrew McCrory.
McLaughlin. Okay.
William Cole Fowler McLaughlin. Camden Alexander McMillan. Angel Medina Vasquez. Keanu Merceve. Mackenzie Dawn Miller. Carson Webb Mitchell. Jesus Eduardo Montoya.
Did he do it on purpose? Okay. Okay. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. Okay, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Hold on. Wait just a second. Just give a second. Hold on. Give me just another second.
Ethan Taylor Moore.
That's funny. That was funny.
Jeremiah Rodriguez Mosley.
And what? Okay.
Michael Mason Myers. Jacoby Marquise Nathan. Jacoby Sullivan Newton. Ethan Thomas Nichols. Caitlin Lee Norval. Madeline Ray Oglesby. Hannah Grace Pardue. Madison Lee Parker. Caden Joshua Peppers. Amelia Marie Perez. Savannah Rain Price. Gavin Alexander Roten. Shelby Lynn Richardson. Anai Rodriguez. Erilyn Diane Rollins. Benjamin Paul Roth. Anthony John Santoro. Brooke Lynn Searing. Hannah Grace Self. Colby Ashton Seymour. Charlie Joe Sharp.
This is where things get wild. My fears are coming. My deep-rooted fears are coming. Huh? You think we're okay? We've made it this far? Okay. I don't know. We'll see. Wait just a minute. You got this, kiddo. Slow down. Wait, honey. Hold on. All right. Here we go. You ready?
Caden Rose Shepherd. Travis Donnell Shee.
Let's do it.
Evan Michael Simpson.
We're still going with Eli, right? Okay.
Eli Jacob Slaughter. Anna Marie Smith. CJ Smith. Elise Madeline Smith. Elizabeth Jordan Smith.
Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Matthew Lee Smith.
Wait. We're going to wait just a second. Let it settle down a second.
Jacob Matthew Snyder.
Is that who you are? It's nice to meet you.
Joseph Tripp Stieber. Clayton Wesley Stevenson. George Everett Strickland. Ella Nicole Summers. Jabron Tyquaylin Swan.
Told y'all. Nailed it. Wait just a second.
Kellen Dwayne Talley. Bailey Grace Taylor. Tanja Lene Thomas.
Okay. Wait a second. We'll wait for it to calm down. Okay.
Chelsea Madison Thompson.
Say your last name. Tyree. I start doubting myself.
Carter Owen Tyree. Shay Rex Ware. Daniel Paul Watson.
We're gonna wait a minute. Told y'all.
Emma Claire Webb. Ryan Benjamin West. Preston Glenn Wheeler. Andrew Scott Whitmire. Ethan Link Williamson. Bentley Marie Willman. Charlie Faith Winslet. Miranda Jane Wright. Please join me in congratulating the Moody High School class of 2023.
Go. Go.
Grew up in a small town, and when the rain would fall down, I'd just stare out my window, dreaming of what could be, or if I'd end up happy. So I prayed, trying not to reach out, but when I tried to speak out, felt like no one could hear me. Wanted to belong here, but something felt so wrong here. So I prayed I could break away. I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. I'll do what it takes till I touch the sky. Now make a wish, take a chance, make a change, and break away. Out of the darkness and into the sun. No, I won't forget all the ones that I love. Now make a wish, take a chance, make a change, and break away. When I feel the warm breeze, sleep underneath a palm tree, feel the rush of the ocean, get on board a fast train, or travel on a jet plane far away, and break away. Yeah. I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. I'll do what it takes till I touch the sky. Now make a wish, take chance, make a change, and break away. Out of the darkness and into the sun. No, I won't forget all the ones that I love. No, take a risk, make a chance, make a change, and break away. Buildings with 100 floors, swinging around revolving doors. I don't know where they'll take me, but gotta keep moving on, fly away, break away. I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. Though it's not easy to tell you goodbye. Make a wish, take a chance, make a change, and break away. Out of the darkness and into the sun. No, I won't forget the place I come from. Make a wish, take a chance, make a change, and break away. Break away. Break away.
All right. Good afternoon, families, friends, faculty, and fellow 2023 graduates. I stand before you this evening, not as your class officer or student council president, but as a fellow peer, as a person who has marched through the trenches with you over the last 14 years. As a class, we have shared some amazing memories, but also endured some horrific experiences. Today, it is my privilege to take you back to the very beginning and review some of the moments that we have shared as a class. If you recall in the intro, I stated that I had been part of this class for 14 years. If you do the math, you have kindergarten plus 12 years of school, and that's only 13. But this class did not begin in kindergarten. The class of 2023 was the first ever pre-K class at Moody Elementary School. Most of us even helped build not just the program, but the classroom itself. This class contained 16 students total. Out of these 16, 10 still go to Moody, and all 10 are at least the top 30% of our grade. From the moment that our class formed, we were destined to be great. The next year, we began kindergarten. Most of us made some friends whom we would keep for most of our time at Moody, and our class was officially a whole for the first time. Our class was united as one who could care less about class rank, the depth chart rankings, or who broke up with who. Our class only cared about each other and having fun as a class. Now that seems like a dream. The next few years, we grew friendships, began to get close to teachers, and we danced our hearts out to Just Dance during Wee Lab. By grade 3, some of us were invited to join the gifted class, which was taught by one of the greatest teachers I feel has ever set foot in a Moody school. The gifted class would go on to teach us about current events in society, challenge us to read books above the national grade level, teach us to play chess, and best of all, teach us to be professional dancers. The gifted class of 2023 was the first class to create a music video, which most of our parents still embarrass us with to this day. Before we knew it, time flew by, and a few more Boosterthon fun runs later, it was time for us to begin middle school. Middle school was a terrifying time for most of us. We had just gotten used to elementary school, and this would be the first major change in most of our lives. No longer would we have one teacher or even a playground to play on. Now we would have 2 teachers in an old beat-up field that is more rocks and dirt than it is grass. And this might not seem much of a change now, but in the eyes of 9 and 10-year-olds, it was major. There was a brand new building that we did not yet understand, with nothing familiar except for each other. We relied on each other as a class, and we overcame the fear and anxiety that came with being in a new place. We blinked, and we went from just stepping into the school to being the leaders of it. By 6th grade, we had lockers for the first time. We had the opportunity to join the band, become a SWAT team member, or even a school ambassador. Our 6th grade year, we also were able to bring art and music teachers over from the elementary school in order to allow us to grow artistically and musically. This would be the last time we were ever in mini choir, chime choir, or art club. As soon as we learned our locker combinations, it was time to move schools again. This next change would be the biggest change that we would go through as a class. In 2017, we walked into Moody Junior High School for the first time. When we returned back to school for 7th grade, everything was different. Like in middle school, we were in a new place with new teachers, but this time we relied on ourselves instead of each other. Most of our friends from kindergarten were no longer our friends. We were all trying to figure out who we were and going about it in the wrong way. To complicate things, hormones also entered the equation. For the first time, we saw our classmates in a whole new way. We all began relationships and were convinced that our significant other for 2 weeks would be the person that we married one day. And boy, were we wrong. Because multiple broken hearts later, we began to pick up the pieces of our lives and reunite as a class. We realized that the world is a cruel place. Not everything is going to be easy, and you need other people around you to help navigate the struggles that life brings. Together as a class, we participated in faculty versus student softball games, color runs, and even the most hype school dances that I have ever seen. Towards the end of our time at Moody Junior High School, we reconnected and began to have fun. We figured out how to juggle sports and school, so our class was becoming more successful. In 2019, we became freshmen at Moody High School. We had a team bring home the first state championship in Moody history, and we began to have homecomings, formals, and class competitions. We became part of the student section at all athletic events, and our class united together to cheer for one another no matter the score of the game. We encouraged each other, and that helped us form friendships that we have had years later and we will have for years to come. Sadly, at the end of our freshman year, COVID hit. 2 weeks out of school turned into months, and we ended up going online for the rest of our freshman year. When sophomore year began, school was different. Half of our class went on one day, the other half on another. So it was weeks before we saw our friends or even were together as a class. When we finally did reunite, things were still different. Half our grade was virtual, and COVID restrictions limited what we can do. We could not have a formal. We could not gather in groups in the classroom. We had to walk in certain directions down the hallway. We had to wear masks. And at football games, everybody, including the band, had to sit 6 feet apart with their masks on. Our sophomore year was difficult for all of us, but together we got through it. When our junior year began, school was back to normal. We were able to experience high school fully for the first time and were able to have fun. Most of our class came back from being virtual and reconnected and began to heal. Before we could process junior year, senior year began. We were all taking cap and gown pictures and becoming the leaders of our school and clubs. We began to realize how quickly time flew because all of a sudden, the sports that we had done for our entire lives were coming to an end. It felt like one day this year, it finally hit you that this is the end. Formal came and went. Homecoming came and went. Prom came and went. Athletics seasons came and went. However, each of us were convinced that if we were going out, that we were going out big. Our football team made it to the playoffs and had an outstanding season. Our tennis team finished third at sectionals for the first time in years. Our archery team finished their season as one of the top teams in the state. Our band received perfect scores in both their competition and state assessment. Our basketball team made it to the Sweet 16 for the first time in Moody history. Our girls' soccer team made it to the playoffs for the third time in a row. Our softball team made it to the state playoffs yet again this year, all because of the hard work that was put in. Each and every one of us worked hard this year so that we would succeed. We as a class were rocky at times, but still came together to try and make it a successful year. Now here we are today, with millions of dollars collectively in scholarships and ready to begin the next chapter of our lives. We as a class has always strived to be the best, and that is the same mentality that is going to lead us to truly change this world. Thank you for the past 14 years, class of 2023, and I will be forever grateful for each and every one of you.
Please rise and join us as we sing our alma mater.
Okay, I'm about to take a .5, so y'all smile. Congratulations, class of 2023. You can turn your tassels.